Okay, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to another DreamWorks, movie review, that is. Yeah, it's been a little while since I've been able to review one of these, busy with the holidays and all that. Not to mention my dad's gotten sick. I've uploaded some videos, but not reviews like this. I've been trying to keep them, I've been trying not to record stuff in my car, but my dad was going to bed early and all that, so because he wasn't feeling good. He goes to bed early, I guess technically anyway, but super early. He was going to bed super early. That, and there's some days where I've not been feeling like uploading just because I've been kind of going through some stuff, I don't know, technology stuff. I'm just feeling like I'm wanting people to help, but they're not actually helping, I mean, some of this isn't really their fault. It's just they're not trained for technology anymore, it's just kind of how it's I go to take something to a local Walmart or something, and I can't get help with that. I even had problems where I'm trying to copy photos at a Walgreens, and they don't want to work right either, so, yeah, it's pretty frustrating. Pretty frustrating. But I am back. So without further ado, let's go ahead and actually get into this. Let's talk about DreamWorks. DreamWorks' Home movie. Yeah, I know. What an original title. Yeah, that's a very, very original title. And I've thought about this. I'm like, what kind of music do I want to play in the background? What kind of music do I want to play in the background? Because I feel like I've been playing the same stuff at night. And then I thought, Home is a movie about aliens who invade a planet. It's about a movie where aliens invade a planet. And technically at night, you can see the stars and other planets, especially with a telescope. I mean, you can look through a telescope during the daytime, but you're probably going to blind your eyes. So I thought about why not do one on the planets here? Maybe. Sorry, that's the intro there. I don't know why it started me back over like that. Okay, so yeah, I want to talk about Home. First up, let's talk about the elephant in the room here, and the elephant in the room is that, otherwise known as, I guess it wouldn't be an elephant in the room, it'd be more so a fun fact, because I guess the elephant in the room would be more I think it's an obvious thing or something. But the fun fact is this movie, this is the only animated one to be released in 2015. The reason why I say animated is because they probably released non-animated movies like live action, because DreamWorks also has a live action movie set too. So I thought about why not do that? Why not? Why not put that as a fun fact? And yeah, that's pretty much the truth there. Yeah, it's literally the only one that was released that year, which is really crazy and all that. Because yeah, like I said, they have their live action movies, but their big thing is also their animation stuff too. And all that, so it's pretty interesting. But yeah, that is pretty interesting. That makes this the only actual movie to be released in the theaters and released in general for 2015. Because pretty much they've been releasing a couple movies a year and all that. So I guess they kind of been going the Pixar route and all that, where they I think it was what was it was it 2018 or something? They only had like one movie released it, or like The Incredibles. I think it was like that in 2019 as well. Then they started going to two movies again, and I don't know. But the thing is though, there still were years and all that in between where they've had, where they've only released one movie per year. Where DreamWorks is pretty much releasing the entire library. But yeah, they're releasing the entire library. They're not library. Sorry, not library. I mean, they're releasing the actual movies. Well, they're releasing more than one per year and all. But this being one of those where they only released one, which is interesting. I really can't remember if they've done this in the past or not, but I'm pretty sure they had other films they released too in that year. But I could be wrong. But yeah, it's pretty interesting and all that, yeah, I just, but I will say, though, that basically the whole point of the movie, though, too, is, Oob, I think is his name Oob? I don't remember his name. Well, he's not supposed to have names. I guess technically none of these creatures have names. But it's pretty crazy that actually they have, that they do actually have, so they basically invade this planet, and they kidnap all these people and take over the world, and, basically this girl is with we'll call him Boob. I think that's what they call him, Boob or something like that, is what his name is, but he has to help his girl and all that, save this planet and all, and the species and all that, and she doesn't want to help him and all that because, he helped kidnap her mom and took over the world and all that, and I don't blame her. And it's pretty much, that's kind of the thing there, but I could be remembering this wrong, but I don't know, this movie feels kind of like, something that they... Well, it feels like something, that... I don't know, I don't remember what it's called exactly, but there's something called, I think it's a norm, or not norm, or gnome, or something. And it's this teenage girl and this weird purple guy with, he's a weird purple guy and all that with, but he's a weird purple guy and all that with a big nose and all that, and yeah, I'm gonna turn off that music too. Yeah, it was kind of, those were supposed to be the planet sounds, I guess, because technically sounds can't vibrate in outer space, but I guess they have their own themes they give them or something, or I don't know, I don't know much about the whole planets making sound, but I don't know, some of them do sound legit, though, Earth and Mars sound legit, but the other ones, even the last one there was Pluto, it sounds really weird, because some people will still count Pluto as a planet, but some will not, but it is kind of distracting while I'm recording this, so I'm not gonna play it anymore, but yeah, I was gonna say, there is this, these shorts and all that. I can't remember what it was, but it was kind of interesting. I might look it up real quick and see. Let's see what they were. Okay, I couldn't find it. I was trying to see if I could find some similarities to it, but I could not find it, because I meant to look it up before I started the video, but forgot. Apparently, it's pulling up women's purple shorts and all that, and that's not what I wanted. I was trying to find they are actual shorts, kind of like YouTube shorts, but they're not like 30 seconds long. They're 2 minutes and 3 minutes long. It's like an educational thing, but But yeah, it has like a black girl and a purple, got like character in it. Now they don't look like these characters in Home, but they do have similarities, which makes me want to know if they got the designs from those shorts or not. I mean, it's possible they did it. Because compared to Magic School Bus, it's not as well known, but we did watch it in school, when I was growing up and all that. But I don't know if they actually got the designs from it or not, but it's still pretty interesting. Well, we watched stuff also like Brain Pop too and all that. That was fun. Watch Brain Pop, But, yeah, I could not find it. It just kept giving me shorts or, all that, or like actual women's shorts and all that. I don't want to see that. I wanted to, I don't know, it's just weird, but never mind that. But I think that's what it's called. It's called Nerf and, I don't remember the other thing, but it's called Nerf and, something else. I mean, there is a TV show of this show, too, like a little cartoon show. Because they started, when Netflix started releasing these, because DreamWorks and all teamed up with Netflix, and they created all these, DreamWorks shorts and all that, like shorts, like episodes or something, or well, they weren't shorts, they were more like actual 11-minute episodes. Because we had one for Turbo, too, and all that, so that's pretty interesting. But I am going to come out and say, though, that, I've been talking about the characters themselves, but not the movie, but I wanted to bring up that because I thought that was kind of weird, and I mean, like I said, there's nothing wrong with coming up with similar ideas. It's just as long as you can make something unique about it. But I mean, people do it all the time. Like even Incredibles, they did this with there was a show called Freakazoid. They totally copied that one. They didn't rip it off, but they clearly copied the outfit for the Incredible characters and all that. You could literally see it. In Syndrome has the hairstyle like Freakazoid and all that too, so they clearly copied it. But like I said, it's not a bad thing as long as you can make something unique about it. But when you copy something completely, let's say if somebody made Spider-Man or something, then that's a problem. If they make a Spider-Man outfit for a character, but don't make him look like Spider-Man, but look very, very similar, then that's a problem. But I don't know. I mean, I guess to be fair, technically Freakazoid too. Maybe I'd have to look at the costumes, but I remember watching that show growing up too. Haven't seen it in a while, but I don't know. But that's the thing. That's why you gotta. That's why I said, it's okay because there's only so many ideas you can do. But I'm going to go ahead and actually talk about the actual plot of the movie because, I've been talking about the designs and all that, but I'm going to say the actual plot of this movie, I'm going to say it's not very, very, it's kind of forgettable. I'm not going to lie, it's kind of just, it's whatever. So we get the typical, we get the typical, girl and I'm teaming up with an alien, kind of like we see a lot and all that. We'll see a main character run into someone and all that. And it just seems kind of strange and all that. I will say I do like the way they meet. I think that's pretty funny. They make them meet pretty cool, but the plot is they team up and all that, and he has to learn the ways of being human and all that, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, because, I mean, again, this is something common a lot of characters do, but the problem is it's not really funny. It's not really funny at all. It's kind of annoying, I mean, there are some funny moments, but I mean, like I said, the whole part of the meeting up is pretty funny. I do like that. But the thing is though is because they're plant. Well, the thing is though is they just jumping like right into it where the aliens just take over the planet and all that. They take over the planet and all that, but they just start taking over the planet, and I wish they kind of built up to it, and all that, and instead of just like them immediately taking over it, and then when they do, we get to see that. So I feel like it kind of feels the beginning feels rushed and all that, and then we get again the team and all that, and then like and all that. It's just kind of again it's one of those things, and then apparently a boob eater accidentally he accidentally like sent out an invitation to everyone, and then it tracked down the aliens and all that, so they just like run away like cowards and all that. And I guess they have to learn to like stick up for themselves, I think is what was going on in the movie. It's been a few weeks since I've seen it, but I mean, so I can't tell you exactly what kind of happened, but the thing is, though, is this alien, which I forgot the name of it, but I will say this alien here is kind of, basically the movie's very predictable on what exactly happened. So they show a backstory of this alien and all that, and they show the king, with him and all that. I guess he was like, I'm not sure what he was doing, like maybe making a deal with the alien or something, But he was trying to make a deal with the alien, But he ends up stealing the egg and all that, and I'm like you know exactly what's gonna happen. He's gonna be a jerk, because he's already a jerk in the movie. They're gonna realize he screwed up and he's not right to be the king, and they're gonna make or I guess not king, they're gonna be captain, I guess captain, and they're gonna make Bloob the captain, the one that screws it all up and all that. And that's pretty much the thing. The movie is just so damn predictable. Like, it is so predictable. Not to mention in the trailers, and all that, they actually the trailers, they have a lot of like of the stuff we see in the actual movie anyway, so it's just like I don't know. I just think it's just very predictable and all that, and by the way, the whole alien guy, like I really don't know why they couldn't just keep that form. Like, why do they have to reveal it to be a creature and all that inside them? I guess it's a creature that's inside of I guess to make it less frightening for the kids. But I'm like, I don't get why they put that twist on there. Like, but yeah, the alien that's hunting them down to get back the babies. I think it's a female, but to get back the babies that they stole from her and all that. That's basically in a suit and all that. And I'm like, I don't get it. I just don't get why they needed to pull that twist out like that, I just don't get that, I feel like it just that twist feels kind of forced, I mean, there's some twist that I'm fine with, but like I feel like that's a bit too much. I don't know why they did that. Like I don't know why that needs to be in a random suit, I don't know why it can't just be an actual alien, but I don't know. It just seems kind of strange. But yeah, the whole movie though is in my opinion is very predictable and all that, and I mean, I just don't. I mean, the bloobs, I guess are they? I guess they're called. I mean, I'm gonna call, like I said, they're just. I don't remember like if they're the bloobs or Bloob himself is just the main character, because I mean, again, they have no names, so I'm just gonna be like, well, we'll just say the purple alien guys. Like, I will say, they can be somewhat interesting, but for the most part, yeah, this movie is definitely not very interesting, and I'll tell you what really kills this movie for me. It is the damn pop songs. Like, there are literally freaking pop songs. These pop songs pop up, like literally, I'm not kidding, they literally pop up every 4 minutes in the damn movie. They freaking pop up. Like, they freaking have too many of them. I mean, there's sometimes I can have pop songs in here and all that, but they pop out of nowhere and they don't even feel like they really need to be there and all that. It just feels it feels so forced and all that, and then there's too many of them. It kind of reminds me of what, Illumination, did with the Grinch and all that, where they had random, like, rap battles. They had, like, rap battle, like, stuff in there and all that, and it just felt forced in there and all that, and that's kind of how this feels, I'm like, I've watched plenty of, those Illumination movies, so I kind of know the whole thing with that, but not saying that those movies were, like, well, I'm not saying the Grinch movie was bad either. I actually did a review on it, and I thought the movie was okay, but I kind of do feel like I kind of made it sound like I don't like people who don't like the movie, but that's not true. It's just kind of my opinion there. I just didn't find it as bad as other people. That was it. But this movie, like the pop songs can freaking ruin this movie. I'd say this movie is getting bad, and it's getting 33 points. Yep, 33 points. And you guys might be looking at this like, I gave this 33 points because of the 33 down at the bottom. And you're right. You're right. I kind of did do that. But I figured like, it deserved a 33 anyway. Cause I was thinking about like giving it like 20 something points. But I was like, 33 sounds pretty good for this. Not because part of because of 33 out of 47 out of there, because it's the 33rd film I'm reviewing, but also I'm like, I feel like it deserves this. Like, this movie is not awful. Like, it's not awful, but it's not great either. This movie is very, very, very kind of just, it's predictable. It's kind of, it's slow, like it just like, and it's not like slow like Turbo level. Honestly, with Turbo, I'm still kind of questioning what I want to give it. But even that film, I watched it, and it was like, I watched that film, and it was just like, I kind of liked. I like the parts where Turbo, sped up and all that, but. Well, this movie, though, it just feels very, like it's not boring, but, but it can be very boring at times with the characters and all that. They're not, like, all, like, interesting, but, and like I said, they have to throw these damn pop songs, and they're every single, a few minutes. And these pop songs, they're not all that bad, but I don't really want to, like, listen to them throughout the entire damn movie. Like, freaking just give it a break, after a while. Like, we don't need them in there, like, throughout the entire movie, Just, like, they could have went with the Shrek route and just, like, made a couple of them throughout the entire movie, but tried to keep it, down a little bit, I don't know, it just feels like they're forced in there because, around this time, these were big times where they had these kind of, music, they had songs and all that in there and all that, like they had to force them in all these movies. This one just does not feel like it works very well, but I don't know, I don't think this movie is awful, but definitely not a good movie. I definitely wouldn't want to watch this again. But I don't think it's a bad movie. It's definitely better than Shark Tales was too. Shark Tales was bad. Like, it was cringe and frustrating to watch. This movie, at least, at least, I could buy it a little bit. It's just, like I said, it's just predictable and all that, and it wouldn't be so bad if it they had more humor in it, and like I said, I thought the characters were more like, I feel like they they had more. I think they needed more time for the girl and the alien to work together and all that, and instead of just kind of I feel like they rush it too fast and all that. But it's a shame because I think this movie could have done very well. It just didn't. And I mean, this is one of those movies, but that has a great concept, but a poor execution, and that's the problem. It doesn't feel like it goes much anywhere with that stuff. But I will say though, for the most part, definitely not an awful movie to watch, but definitely not my favorite. I just kind of just there were moments I liked about it, but a lot of it, like I said, was ruined by the songs and all that, because I did feel like they were forced in the good moments and all that. But I mean, they can have songs that have good moments, like when Shrek and Fiona and the Hereafter were fighting each other, play fighting with swords and all that. They had songs in it, but they made it work, But here it just doesn't feel like it works very well. But I'm gonna go ahead and probably end up letting this go though, because I actually need to get some stuff done around the house too and all that anyway. But I gotta get some things done around the house. But it's nice to be back and doing this again and all that. But got more movies to go down there. I actually need to buy some of these out because I don't have a lot of the newer movies, and I don't want to end up I don't want to end up Sony where I can't watch them and all that, So, but because I don't have access to the services and all that. But anywho, though, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.